It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
Sanders now to the air right away. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's Sanders. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Judkins. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Sanders to throw. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Score Browns 7, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Hey, middle.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check smash. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
On the set.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Sanders. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Jackson. And Walker has it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second down and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to Palmer. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, they go empty there, and the idea is to just try and hit something quickly, but nothing really materialized, so he changes progression to his receiver on the drag route, but there wasn't much room to be had after the catch.
13. You report. Hey. Sit up.
Jackson from the shotgun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Go.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Middle. No, we changed it.
To throw again is Jackson. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Browns drive about to get started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
18 Rebels. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
70, 18, 5.
Throwing, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Second and 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now 2nd and 9.
Street. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, we got to switch it up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down for a safety. Jackson tried to get away but could not.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. On the return, it's Rodgers.
Isaiah Rodgers. A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns first down.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready, check, smash, check, 70, Timberwolves. Hey, smash.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right.
Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. That's your man.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Browns.
They'll look to throw again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Rig alert. Street.
Here's Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
14. Browns 9.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Walker with a grab, left side. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Hey, report.
Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. And some room. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
Now after the touchdown, loop back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Catch. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders. A short throw caught by Andrews. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That's caught left side by Hardman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
A gain of 15.
Sanders going to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat.
In motion goes the tight end. Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line.
That's another Browns first down. A gain of 22 yards.
To throw is Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A give up the middle. Judkins. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4.
Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles. Go street. 19 tight. 19.
Now they send a man in motion right. In motion right, that's Hardman.
19 light. Ready.
Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Don't shoot. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
18, Pioneer.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
No, we changed it. Hey, that's my man. I got him. I got him.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shadur. Roquan Smith collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so.
That one out wide and intercepted. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6.
Sit up! Sit up! Report!
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Now Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Then he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. With that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns' 9-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Wanna quit? Hey, middle. 180. 180. Motion. Finish out. Sit up.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
That's another.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Finish it on. Finish it on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
180. Finish it up.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. So they tried runs on 1st and goal and 2nd and goal, got stonewalled. Now from here, they've got to throw, right?
I would think so, and I would think you also maybe want to come up with something different in terms of formation. Maybe spread things out a little bit. Even though you're down near the goal line where things are tight, get it spread out a little bit and try and find some room to operate.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Report.
Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Browns 9. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Finding Hardman here over the middle. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Browns, first
Cut back
down.
team. Cut
A gain
down.
of 14.
Sanders once more.
First down.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Ravens, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves